Kitkats can read.
What time is it, Nutmeg? It's World of Kitkats TBR time! Hello! Welcome to another TBR video. It's that time already. It's time for World of Kitkats, which is my own TBR game. This time around, I have got new TBR game editions, and I will speak about those in a second. What's World of Kitkats, you say? Well, here is the board, and I will leave a link below to the playlist which contains all of my World of Kitkats TBRs that I've done since creating. But basically you start at the bottom and you work your way around in this little wiggle to reach the top, and then when you reach the top you start again from the beginning. Each coloured cat corresponds to a TBR game. Apart from obviously treat your shelf, which is literally as it says, you treat your shelf, or it can be like your most recent purchase that you've acquired, you know, most recent gifted book, or, you know, kind of use it as like a free choice sort of thing. So let's go into what these colour cats mean for the actual TBR game. So as previously mentioned, I have gained some new mini TBR games and I've changed the colour cats around, so this is the new list. So we have red. If we land on a red cat, it is my Wheel of Fortune TBR game, which I'm very, very excited. I really do hope that I get this. And then pink is for the golden eggs, which are golden eggs that my little cats choose from. There are prompts or books inside them. Blue is for the dice TBR game. Purple is for my bingo game. Yellow is for my spin the bottle new TBR game. This is another new one. Green is for any of my TBR jars. I can choose which one I want. Orange is for the play your cards right, higher lower card game. And black is for my beer pong game. Grey is for my coin push game. I'm really excited about this one too, so I hope this one also comes up. Cream is for a wrapped book. And then, like I've mentioned before, treat your shelf is for a new purchase or a free choice. And so with that in mind, I always afterwards will let you know the late night bookworm book club book pick, and also I will do the Grub Machine, because I've also got a Grub Machine as well, which contains my top 10 books I'd like to read in the year. I always grab one of those out as well, so that's always in every TBR video as well. So first of all, let's start with the board. As always, I start with 3 prompts. If I do roll a double, then I do gain a prompt, and I go from there. I literally give myself a maximum though. I will pin my prompts along here, and once I reach the very last one, then it's literally just like no more. The last double is the last double. And also I can't land on a coloured cat more than twice. I've only got like 2 of each colour because it gives me a bit more variety, so I just roll again if that happens again. So without further ado, let's play the game. I'm so excited. Alrighty guys, we have the board in front of us. So let's roll our first 2. No! Oh, we've got 2 5s already on our first throw, guys. So that is a double. And we move 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A grey cat. So onto our little board like so, we put a grey cat onto the prompt board like so. Welcome to my new TBR game, or one of mini TBR game. It's the coin TBR dozer, and as you can see there are some coins with colour prompts on, and I'm going to place non-colour coins into the coin until I push them. Each colour corresponds to a prompt, which I'll read for you now. So if I land on a bright pink, It's a series. A red is a poll pick, blue is a free choice, green is a romance, yellow is for an adult, orange is for a fantasy, deep pink is for contemporary, and purple is for a standalone. So if like a few come off at once, it's literally the first one, or it's the first one that I see. Well, that was a good one. Okay. Oh, not quite. Ah, stuck on the side. Out of bounds. Oh, got a big push here. Oh, can we? Yes, the first one that dropped was this green one. Right here, green. And green is for a romance. So that is the prompt for this TBR game. So prompt number 1 brought us a grey cat, which was the coin push game, as you would have seen. And it also was the first double, which gave us an extra prompt, which brought it down to 4 prompts. And as you would have seen, what came out of the coin push was a prompt for a romance. So the book that I've chosen to go towards this is The American Roommate Experiment by Eleanor Armas. This is from the author of The Spanish Love Deception. This was a pre-order for me. I have really high hopes for it. It sounds really, really good. Plus blue cover, love it. It just sounds really fun, and hopefully it's going to be a really good romance. I haven't really heard a lot of people talk about it at the moment, so I'm hoping it's going to be one that I do enjoy. But yeah, fingers crossed I will be one that ends up enjoying this one. Okay guys, roll number 2. 4 and a 2, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have landed on a yellow cat. So a yellow cat goes on to the prompt board as our number 2. Okay, so we've got another new TBR game which has come out, which is perfect. So this is my spin TBR bottle game. As you can see, we've got prompts around the side: romance, fantasy, buddy read. We have got Cats Choose, spin again, new author, standalone, free choice, and romance. So it's until it lands on an exact prompt. So let's just make sure this surface is lovely and flat, as you guys can see, so it doesn't tilt anywhere. So it will land hopefully on a prompt. So let's give it a spin. Oh, it's landed on Cats Choose, guys. I'll just bring the camera around so you can see. Cats Choose. Exciting. So what I'll do is I'll put some books out with a tree, and whichever one they go towards, that is the book. Okay, treat is on the book. Which one? Which one? If I put you on the bed, which one? Crush it is. So our second prompt came out as a yellow cat, which was the Spin the Bottle TBR game, which is another new game that I have recently acquired. And as you would have seen, the prompt that came out was Cats Choose, and you also would have seen Nutmeg choosing between Crush and Ignite Me. And yeah, the winning book was of course Crush by Tracy Wolff. This is the second book that is in the Crave series by Tracy Wolff. A few of my friends have been reading this and have been enjoying it and devouring it. They say this book is so much better than the first book, so I have massive high hopes for it. Yes, it is a big and beastly book, but I am quite excited to read it and just to see like where I go with this book, and hopefully it like finishes off really nicely and I won't get too lost of like when I last read Crave to dive into this. So yes, I'm really excited to read it all the same, and hopefully I end up enjoying it just as much as the other girls have done. Roll number 3. Ooh, big number. 6 and a 5, which is 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've landed on a purple cat. Purple cat onto the prompt board as our number 3 prompt. Okay guys, we have got the bingo game. Very, very exciting. So each ball is coloured again with some prompts. Red is a reread, light blue is a hardback, dark blue is a graphic novel, green is a series, orange is children's, yellow is free choice, purple is recently acquired. So let's get a ball. Oh, we got one. Brilliant. It's a dark blue, and like I said, dark blue is a graphic novel. Third prompt that came out is for a purple cat, which goes towards my bingo game, and as you guys would have seen, a dark blue came out, which goes to a graphic novel. So I've decided to choose my third volume of Fruit Basket by Natsuki Takaya. I love these bind-ups so much. They're quite hard to get hold of, the actual like collector's edition ones. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get hold of like the 4th one at some point. But yes, these are really quick to go through, and I have been watching the anime alongside this, but I haven't done it since like last year, so I do need to like get back into it again. I just love them so much, and yeah, it'll be a nice quick read. I'm glad that it's on the TBR because like it's good to have a graphic novel just to break up from all the other novels. Could this be our final prompt? Let's see. It is not. We've got 2 5s, so we've rolled another double, so 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A blue cat. So a blue cat goes on to the prompt board like so for our 4th one. Now we have the dice TBR game. As you can see, this is the list that I have created, my newest list. I have my dice here, which has literally 20 sides. So let's see what number comes out. Number 16, and number 16 is for a fantasy. So our 4th prompt led us towards a double again as well, so it brings us to 5 as a total, and it landed on a blue cat, which is a dice TBR game. And as you guys would have seen, number 16 came out, which was for a fantasy, so I have put Guild by Raven Kennedy, book number 1 in this series, the Plated Prisoner series. I hear massive things about it from all of these books. There is Glint, Gleam and Glow, which are also out as well, but yeah, I just hear great things, and I got this whilst I was in London, and I think now is the time to pick it up. I'm really excited to read it. I'm really hoping that I am also one that will enjoy this book as well, and yeah, fingers crossed that I do. Could this be our final roll? 6 and a 5. It is the final roll of 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Another blue cat to end the TBR game. Dice game has come out again. So let's see what else we're going to get with the dice. Number 12, and number 12 is a free choice. We always love good free choice in a TBR. Our final prompt of the game leads us towards another blue cat, which is the dice game, and as you would have seen, number 18 came out, which went towards free choice, which is great. I'm a mood reader, so this is perfect. So I have put Nina and the Undead by Amy McCall on this TBR because 1, it's October, it's the month of Halloween, it's like autumn, it's a perfect month with like all that lovely seasonal stuff, and what perfect book to read. I've recently acquired it and I've been saving it to read. You know me, I love my vampires, and yeah, I look forward to giving this a read, and fingers crossed I end up loving and enjoying it. Now guys, how could I not include this in a TBR as to show you another new TBR game and how it will work. This is probably my most excited, and yeah, I'm just so you can write any of your prompts on. So I've got reread, review book, free choice, TBR Jar, adult, ebook, hardback, series, new purchase, favourite author, children or middle grade, spin again. Always gotta have a spin again. So I'm gonna give it a big tug and let's see what we get. We have got a TBR Jar for this time. So of course, with the new TBR games that didn't come up, I wanted to play them and get a prompt from them. Yes, it does mean extending my TBR, but it's a load of fun at the end of the day. And as you guys would have seen, the prompt for TBR Jar came out. I decided to go with my YA TBR Jar, and out of it came Cafe Con Lychee by Emery Lee. I did have other books come out, but they were too like series, so I was like, I'm gonna pick the first one that comes out that I am like the next in the series. I was being really picky with it, or standalone wise. So yeah, this was the first one that came out, and yes, I do need to give it a read. I did pick this physical book up whilst at Yalk, so it will be good to actually get it read. Yeah, LGBT male romance with like food involved. I hear it's quite cute, so yeah, fingers crossed I end up really enjoying this one. Welcome to TBR Beer Pong. This is a new game that I have got. I've been always wanting to get this. I know some people do use this as an actual TBR game for themselves. This is just a mini TBR game for my TBR game. So yes, feel free to go check those people out though, because it's a great idea for TBR game. So on the backs of these cups are prompts, and there are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in total. So let's see with my little ping pong ball which one I get. Okay, I've got one, and this prompt is a favourite author. That is going to come in really handy. Super happy that that's come out actually. So yes, and also with my Beer Pong TBR game, the prompt that you would have seen came out is for favourite author. So of course I wanted to use this towards my favourite author of Jennifer Armentrout. I've been trying to get through her list of books, as well as like her backlist. I'm quite far behind in like some series. I have completed the Lux series, and I've read like other books in the series from like her other series, so some that I do need to like reread as well, and I would like to like have reviews of them too, but I decided to go with a continuation of the Blood and Ash series because there's a new book that's coming out in November that is from the spin-off series, so I need to catch up big time. So I have decided to go with the second book, which is A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire by Jennifer Armentrout. Now is the time for me to dive in and read this. Yes, it is another beastly book on the TBR, but I am so excited. I hear just amazing things about this series. I loved the first book by far, big time, and yeah, I can't wait to continue on with that. So this Grub Machine contains my top 10 books I'd like to read in the year. I have put The Raven Boys back in because I don't think I will get it completed in the month of September, as there's only a week left. So here's to seeing what comes out. Okay. So last month I got a purple, so let's try and get maybe a green. Okay, I got a blue. And what have we got this time for October? Ooh, we've got One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston. This I did start and I was really enjoying it, so I feel really happy to continue with this one. And then of course the Grub Machine of top books of the year. came out as One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston. I'm really excited for this one because I only read like 40 pages of it. I really was enjoying it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to continuing on with this. And also it's a contemporary, so it breaks up all of the other like fantasies that I've got on the list. So the late night Bookworming book club pick for September is Scythe by Neil Shusterman, but I was thinking of like putting this on October. I was just kind of like possibly skim read or watch spoilery reviews because it's very fresh in my mind still. I probably just need to kind of like reread maybe like the ending or something as well, so that it's fresh in my mind for the live show. So that's why September's book pick is going to be pushed towards October. And then there is a poll up for October's book at the moment, which literally ends in like I think 5 days time. So yeah, that pretty much will be like around October's time when that'll be like revealed. And yeah, as to whatever that is going to be, that would also help to be in that month as well, because I can put it on my bill for October for my credit card. I will be able to get hold of it because it is most likely going to be a book that I don't actually own yet, so I would need to like get hold of it. But at the moment, yeah, there's like an interesting 4, and I think I only own one of them. If it's The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston, Forbidden by Tabitha Susan Marr, which I do own, Cemetery Boys, and The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches, which I'm hearing amazing things about. So yeah, and this is currently what the poll is looking like so far. Don't know if you guys can see that there, but that is the Twitter poll for October. At the moment, Cemetery Boys has just literally taken over, and there's 24 votes so far. 5 days, 5 hours left. So anything can happen. So it's going to be a mixed bag, I think. It's going to be a complete surprise. So we shall see. But yes, September I will be focusing on refreshing my mind with Scythe by Neil Shusterman. I've got a chick lit, I've got a sort of like paranormal, there's a graphic novel, there's a fantasy, another contemporary, another fantasy, a dystopian. So yeah, it's always good to have some contemporaries on the list, especially with this like LGBT. So yes, I'm really excited with all of these books. I've literally got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 books on the TBR for October. But I'm really excited about all of them, and one of them is a graphic novel, so it should be a really quick read. And I have chosen these books out of, you know, by mood reading, so, you know, like a romance that I could pick that I want to read, a graphic novel that I want to read, a fantasy I want to read, a free choice. Like with the Cat's Choice, I just put 2 books that I wanted to read, so it didn't really matter which one came out, to be honest, so I let obviously the cat choose. TBR Jar, yes, okay, that's brought out a book, but like the favourite author as well, I've managed to mood read choose that. So yeah, I feel pretty happy with my choices, and I can't wait to start reading them in the month of October. So I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video, and also if there's any of these books that you have read, let me know down below in the comments. But yeah, that's it for me, guys. So if you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. All of my social media links, including the World of Kitkats TBR playlist, will be linked in the description below if you'd like to check it all out. But yes, keep smiling, keep reading, be happy. My name is Katie, and I'll see all of you wonderful, awesome people in my next video. Bye.